Good morning. So yesterday I taught you cellular respiration, types of cellular respiration, need of respiration, types of cellular respiration. So in the types of cellular respiration, two types were there. One is aerobic respiration, second one is anaerobic respiration. So aerobic respiration, everything I taught yesterday only. Now what about anaerobic? N means without. Anaerobic means without air, means without oxygen. So the respiration which take place in absence of oxygen, that is known as anaerobic respiration. Now yesterday I taught you the structure of cell also. So I taught you cytoplasm. This is the thick viscous liquid which is present between cell membrane and nuclear membrane. So just see, aerobic respiration takes place in mitochondria, anaerobic respiration takes place in cytoplasm, and aerobic respiration takes place or it happens in multicellular organism. Anaerobic respiration takes place or happens in unicellular organism. Sometime it takes place in human muscles also. Try to understand. Sometime we are running, we are doing heavy exercise like weightlifting or some other heavy work if we are doing, then what is there? Our muscles requires more energy, and normal conventional way of getting energy is breaking down of glucose in presence of oxygen. So when our muscles require more energy, so in addition to the aerobic respiration, our muscles also do the anaerobic respiration. So sometime it takes place in human muscles also. Just see, this anaerobic respiration means releases less energy. It releases less energy as compared to aerobic respiration. This releases less energy. Always remember. Now just see, unlike aerobic respiration where glucose was breaking down into carbon dioxide, water and energy, in anaerobic respiration this glucose means breaking down into carbon dioxide, water, alcohol and energy. So here one additional product you have got, that is the alcohol. So what is the product of anaerobic respiration? The anaerobic respiration products are alcohol, carbon dioxide and water plus energy. While in case of aerobic respiration, what were the products? Carbon dioxide, water and energy. And try to understand here, the most important thing is basically anaerobic respiration takes place in unicellular organism, means whose body is made up of one cell, means their all body function will be performed by that cells only, one cell only. That is why they are known as unicellular organism. Now try to understand here, for the better understanding of cellular respiration and some other thing, let us see one animated video.
Respiration. Cellular respiration is the process by which the chemical energy of the food molecules is released and partially captured in the form of ATP. Inside the cell, this multi-step process occurs in two stages. The first stage occurs inside the cytosol, and the second stage occurs inside the cell organelle mitochondria, known as powerhouse of the cell. In the first stage, glucose, which is one of the common substrate, first enters inside the cytosol. Here, one molecule of the glucose breaks down into two molecules of pyruvic acid. After this, the pyruvic acid enters into mitochondria. In mitochondria, pyruvic acid molecule completely breaks down into carbon dioxide and water molecule and releases energy. The energy released in the respiration is used to synthesize ATP, which is also known as energy energy currency of the cell. The energy stored in ATP can then be used to derive processes requiring energy, including biosynthesis, locomotion or transportation of molecules across cell membrane, etc.
Dear cadets, there are certain terms which will be used throughout the unit. So it is better to note down this one. Mitochondria. What is the mitochondria? It is the one organelle which is found inside the cell, and it is known as powerhouse of cell. Means entire energy is stored in this organelle of cell only. That is why it is known as powerhouse of the cell. Means whatever work we are doing, we require energy. From where that energy will come? That energy will come from mitochondria only, because in mitochondria only aerobic respiration is taking place. Now process you have seen in the cellular respiration video. Now in the video only you saw there is one word ATP. So ATP, they are just like a molecules of carbon dioxide, molecules of water, molecules of other substances. So they are the molecules. Their full form is ATP, stands for adenosine triphosphate, and they are energy currency of the body, energy currency of the cell. Entire energy is stored in these molecules only. There is one more substance, that is ADP. Here triphosphate is there, and here diphosphate. Di means 2-phosphate, tri means 3-phosphate. Adenosine diphosphate. So when ATP is subjected for hydrolysis, then ADP is formed, and now subsequently some amount of energy is released. Try to understand. ATP upon hydrolysis get converted into ADP and release energy. Similarly, if ADP is subjected for hydrolysis, it will be converted into AMP. You can note down AMP also. What is this one? Adenosine monophosphate. Okay, and in each step some amount of energy will be released. And see, their hydrolysis will be taken place in presence of water only. That is why body require all time water. If you do not drink water, then what would be there? You will feel giddiness, because in your body energy is not there. That is why it is always advised to drink water frequently, because when water is there, then only this ATP will be subjected for hydrolysis and you will get energy. Now there is one more term, that is unicellular organism. So already I have explained, you can write here, which is made up of one cell. That is known as unicellular organism. Example is yeast. Multicellular organism. We are multicellular organism which is made up of many cells. Example, human beings. They are known as multicellular organism. Now will give you some questions, and those questions are very important. Just listen first questions. Just see. Why do be tired after doing means a heavy exercise? And another question is, why do we take hot water bath after heavy exercise or running? So there are some questions. These questions should be explained. I will explain them.
The anaerobic respiration is an intracellular phenomenon that occurs in the cytoplasm in absence of oxygen. During anaerobic respiration, sugar or other organic compounds are incompletely broken down to release energy. Anaerobic fermentation, whenever occurs in the yeast cell, it is called alcoholic fermentation. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is a special type of yeast commonly used to produce Inside the cytoplasm of yeast cell, sugar is oxidized into pyruvic acid, which is then completely oxidized into alcohol and carbon dioxide. These are released as a byproduct along with energy in the form of two molecules of ATP. During bread making, Saccharomyces cerevisiae carry out alcoholic fermentation, thus producing bubbles of carbon dioxide. This expands the dough of the bread and helps the bread rise. At the time of baking, carbon dioxide produced by fermentation escapes and makes the dough porous. Another type of anaerobic respiration is lactic acid fermentation. It can be observed in bacteria and human muscle cells. During curd formation, bacteria like Lactobacillus convert glucose into lactic acid and energy. In humans, during extensive exercise, there is a buildup of lactic acid in the muscle cells due to anaerobic respiration. This causes an oxygen debt, known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, that needs to be repaired after the exercise stops. This is why we continue to breathe deeply for a few minutes after exercising. Anaerobic fermentation is an adaptive feature of the living organism that survives in hypoxic conditions.
Dear cadets, this is the one important question. Why do we get muscles cramps after heavy exercise? Try to understand. Sometime we are running, sometime we are swimming, sometime we are lifting the heavy weight. That time what is there? There is a accumulation of lactic acid in our muscles. Now question arises, why do lactic acid produce in our muscles? Try to understand. When we require more energy, so the conventional way of getting energy is aerobic respiration. But at that time body during heavy weight lifting or fast running or doing some hard work, our body require more energy. So the conventional way of getting energy is not sufficient. Then what is there? Body has made alternative arrangement. What would be there? Muscles, they will do the anaerobic respiration to compensate the extra energy which body require. So when they do the anaerobic respiration, at that time the complete breakdown of glucose will not be taken place. Partial breakdown of glucose will be taken place, and due to partial breakdown of glucose, what is there? Lactic acid will produce. If glucose is completely break down, then product is carbon dioxide, water and energy. But if incomplete or partial breakdown of glucose is there, then lactic acid will produce, and this lactic acid only will deposit in our muscles, and now we will feel muscle cramps. And that is why what is required? Always we require more amount of energy, so that the partial breakdown of glucose should not be taken place. Always complete breakdown of glucose should be taken place. So remember, that is why more and more plantation is required. Nowadays what is happening? Even in the childhood state, what is there? After playing or after doing some work, what is there? We feel tiredness. Why we feel tiredness? Because of this process only. Because the concentration of oxygen in the atmosphere is less. People are going for deforestation. Time and again forests are being cut. So the concentration of oxygen is less. Hence what is there? Glucose is not completely getting broken down. Then what is there? Due to insufficient supply of oxygen. That is why what is there? Whatever amount of energy our body require, it is not getting. Why there? Now muscles, they are to compensate the loss of energy. What they are doing? They are doing the anaerobic respiration, resulting into formation of lactic acid or production of lactic acid, and once this lactic acid is deposited in our muscles, what is there? We feel tiredness or muscles cramp. So now what is the remedy of this process? Okay, suppose you have got the muscles cramps, then how you will come out of that muscles cramp? So the next question is there, why do we take hot water bath? Here you can write, why do we take hot water bath after muscles cramps? Just try to understand, in our muscles what has happened? Lactic acid is deposited. Now lactic acid is formed due to the partial breakdown of glucose. If we take hot water bath, then what is happening? After taking hot water bath, the circulation of blood is increases, and you know blood only carry the oxygen in the form of oxyhemoglobin. So when we take the hot water bath, then the circulation of blood increases. It means supply of oxygen increases, and now the area where or the body parts where lactic acid is deposited, what would be there? Now that oxygen will reach in the form of oxyhemoglobin, and it will oxidize lactic acid in the form of carbon dioxide and water, and it will release energy, and now our muscles cramp will be removed. So what answer you should take here? We should take hot water bath after muscles cramp because it increases blood circulation, resulting into more supply of oxygen and lactic acid will be broken into carbon dioxide and water, and energy. Hence, we will get relief from muscles cramp. So I hope that you understood. In this way you should write the answer. There is one more question, just try to understand. What is the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? What is the difference? What is the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? Anaerobic respiration. So for writing the answer of this question, what should be there? You should make 2 columns, and whatever point I told during the explanation of aerobic and anaerobic, just you write your difference is ready. Here write serial number, here write aerobic respiration, and here what you should write? Anaerobic respiration. So now here serial number 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 point I told, all those 4 points you should write. Like in aerobic respiration, it takes place in presence of oxygen. It takes place in absence of oxygen. Here what is there? It happens in multicellular organism. It happens in unicellular organism. More amount of energy released, less amount of energy released. Here what is there? 4th point, it takes place in mitochondria. It takes place in cytoplasm. In this way, all those 4 points you should write, your difference is ready. Now today I am not giving you any question, because 3 questions answer you should write. What is those 3 questions? One question is, why do we get muscle cramps after heavy exercise? Second one is, why do we take hot water bath after muscle cramp? And what is the difference between aerobic and aerobic respiration? So these 3 questions answer as usual you should write and submit me for the checking. So right now I hope that you are getting the videos in Google Class also. Same videos I am uploading, posting in your Google Classroom also. So as early as possible join that class so that you can get the videos. After some time you will not get the videos on YouTube. So in this way, thank you very much. Now next class I will teach you breathing.